why it's highly improbable that a race war will ever break out again, either in America or in Europe or anywhere else on this planet. Let's do this. Folks, I'm going to keep this short, but the reason why a race war is highly improbable anymore going forward from 2024 and ahead is that people don't think in terms of race anymore. Most people don't. Most people today at 2024 and ahead, they think more in terms of ideology, not race. They think more in terms of money, class, and ideology. Yeah, there are a few types that still think, in terms of random birth traits. But those types are very few and in between, folks. All right? I mean, look, let me just take, for example, Democrats and Republicans. There's a lot of Democrats, at least in America, that are white. There's a lot of Republicans that are white. There are a lot of liberals and leftists who are white. There's a lot of conservatives and right-wingers that are white. They're all the same color, but they don't get along because it's not about color to them. It's about ideology. And it's the same thing with, blacks, Indians, Hindus, Asians, whatever. So the days of categorizing people based on random birth traits, those days are gone, folks. All right? Today we live in an era and an age where people group each other not by random birth traits, but by the ideologies that they embrace after they're born, irregardless of their random birth traits, all right?
Hey, boss. Will gays and lesbians and transgenders ever rise up against, heterosexuals?
Good googly moogly, man. You need to shut up. Nobody asked for your opinion. This is my show, not yours. God, dog. Somebody turn off their mic. Anyways, let me get back to the point, folks. Okay? And I highly doubt, because of today's, there's not going to be a race war because that's not how people categorize each other anymore. You got the Proud Boys, they're white, but then you got Antifa, they're also white. So what I'm saying is, if you're trying to build your alliance based on random birth color or traits, you're doomed. You're doomed. And I guarantee you, your movement will never succeed. That's why in order to have a really successful, club or group, you have to form alliances with people that may not look like you. Get over yourself, all right? Get over yourself, Bob, Mike, Eric, Tim, Joe, Jane. Get over yourself. If you really want to form a true alliance, it cannot simply be based on random birth traits, because that's how people deceive you. Like the Hells Angels and other groups or gangs. Why do you think the FBI and other people, they infiltrate your groups? Because they're like, well, Tim is so stupid, and Tim thinks that anyone who is white, or Jerome thinks that anyone who is black, we're brothers. Well, I'll take advantage of that stupidity and infiltrate the group. All right? Anyways, folks, I'm going to keep this short, but all I'm saying is, for those of you out there who think there's going to be another race war, quit reading fantasy books, okay? Because you're doomed to fail if you're simply building your coalition based on random birth traits. Groups like that always fail. That's why Islam is worldwide. Islam is like a religion that's not based on physical traits, whereas Nazism took a dive because that's based totally on random birth traits. That's why one is protected under the law and the other one is banned everywhere. Because one is religiously based, the other one is secularly based. All right? I got to dig through these podcasts or whatever, and you'll see I got a whole theme about that. But with that, folks, we're out. Hope everyone's doing fine.
Boss, I think you're fine.
Hey, look at here, man. Don't be looking at me that way. I'll knock you upside your head.
Anyways, folks, we are out. Later, take care.